Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juke you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 11th day of June, 2026. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm like in a crazy holy zone this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff that's happened to me this morning, I'm like, whoa.
Well, go ahead. Explain.
So it started with me opening my the curtains, and I see these lilies that had blown open again, but now it's like 5 perfect lilies all over. And I said to you, I had to go take a picture of that. It's just magnificent. So I ran outside, I took a picture of it, and they were just perfection. And then I also saw some Gerber daisies that knocked me out. And I just thought, I literally said out loud, God, you are so majestic. The colors, the creations are unbelievable. So I hopped in the car, traveled here with you. And I said, I love our drives in the morning because they're like spiritual. It's almost like God's talking to us on the way. And we take these pictures from these camera phones, they're just phones. And I said to you, yesterday's sunrise knocked me out. I mean, it was the colors. It was like red, orange, yellow. I said, do you ever think that God says, I did that? I'm like a cool dude. And you started laughing because you were like, I don't think God says I'm a cool dude.
I don't think he does. Well, because you also said, what did you say?
I said flippin'. I said, do you think he says,
well, no,
but this flippin' great?
Right. Look at what I did.
Awesome. Yeah. Look at this.
Look at how good I did.
Yeah. And I know he doesn't have an ego like that, but
he's really worried about it. Yeah.
I also know that we speak in a language about God, like at least in Hebrew, there's a concept of speaking about God in a language of man, because that's what we understand. So we're not disrespecting him when we say, do you think he, sure. I'm not trying to say he's like, how cool am I? But I'm like, how cool am I? I wonder if he is up in heaven going, look at this majesticness.
Right.
Yeah. So you turned the corner and you went to park like normal. And you parked. And then you said, oh, look up. And I went, okay. I turned around because I get out of the car and I'm facing the door. You get out of the car and you're facing across the street to get your briefcase out and stuff. And I turn around and there is a double rainbow. As if to say, you thought yesterday was good. Watch this. Then I had seen this morning by one of my favorite people on Facebook. Ready? Heaven's Morning Report. Date today. Subject, how much you're loved. This is from Jacqueline Whitney, author of the book, Let Go, Trust God.
Okay.
So Heaven's Morning Report, date today. Subject, how much you're loved. Overnight updates. You were thought of. You were prayed for. You were kept. You were held while you slept, even when you didn't feel it. Current love status, unchanged from yesterday, unchanged from a year ago, unchanged from before you were born. Anything you did to earn it, nothing required, period. Love is not on a point system. You were loved before you opened your eyes this morning. Anything that could change it, nothing. Not a bad day, not a wrong choice, not a season of doubt, not the things you can't forgive yourself for, not the thoughts you had at 3 a.m., not the way you've been speaking to yourself lately. Notes from God. She's been forgetting again. Let her feel it today. Send her something that reminds her. A song, a moment, a person, a sunrise. Make sure she knows. All that happened today before I even got here. And I thought to myself, when I saw the rainbow, I always say this prayer in Hebrew, and it's called Osem Maaseh Bereshit. So you just say Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Osem Maaseh Bereshit, which means you created. You're the maker of the works of creation. You know. So then I looked it up so I'd get the exact prayer for fans. You know, people looking at the thing. And I'm on Chabad.org, which is Chabad is like a group of Orthodox Jews that are always believe in worshiping God with happiness. So they're just the greatest people on earth. Like, you know, Chabad is fantastic. So I see this. I see another prayer. I'm like, what? This prayer is, blessed art you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who remembers the covenant and is faithful to his covenant and keeps his promise, because it has to do with Noah and the floods. So I'm like, get out of here. I never knew, because I always said Osem Maaseh Bereshit, which is maker of all creation. That's when you see lightning or a shooting star. Like, you literally pray and thank God for like creating like a one-off, like a one-time blow your mind kind of thing. In fact, the prayer is not supposed to be said more than once a month, because it's supposed to be so special that what you see is mind-blowing. I thought that was the prayer for, because I had always said it since I was a little girl, on rainbows, which it's not like I said the wrong prayer. It's just there is a prayer on rainbows specifically. So then I shared that on my Facebook page. But all that happened before 6:15 this morning.
Right.
And so to say it's going to be a good day, I think is, right out of the gate. It just was like, almost like weaving a quilt. I was like, what is happening? Literally, it wasn't said as a challenge when I said, does God ever say, like, I'm that cool? And then he goes, no, I'm actually cooler. Ha ha.
Right. Right. I've got the pictures up. If you're watching on video, I've got the pictures up of the rainbow and of us in the rainbow. We don't have you on video though. So we've got the pictures up there, and then in the background you can kind of see Randy called from Fowler. He was listening on his way in, and saw this cloud. It looks like a top of an ice cream cone, or like, he said a crescent roll. Like, it was unbelievable the way it was just floating across, and it looked like it was really low too. Like, it looked like it was
low, and it looked almost like the top of a church, like it was like puffed, kind of like a twist. Like,
oh my gosh, everything.
Now I'm seeing ice cream and rainbows.
Right. Yeah. So it was really cool, Randy. So yes, when he said, look out your window, well, first of all, we're in the dungeon, but we did
but
see
we were
it.
outside,
Yeah.
and that's why I
did
was
see
not
it.
even checked in on Restream,
Right.
because I was too busy going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very cool. So I had the pictures up there of the rainbow and everything. So very, very cool. Today on Making Life Beautiful Day. Look at that.
That's crazy too.
Right?
Right?
Corn on the Cob Day is today. Cousteau Day.
Do you know that I wanted to work for him when I was a little girl? I can remember this in my PJs that had like little bunnies on them. That's how in my original apartment, like it was on Tolman. So it was a long, long time ago. I remember
you talking about this. It may have been last year on this day because that does sound familiar when you said that.
Jacques Cousteau.
I'm like, yeah, I do remember you saying
I used
that
to
you wanted
watch
to
it
work
on
for him. Yep.
Channel 11. And I was like just knocked out by him and the fish. Like I would draw all sorts of pictures all the time. And in, kindergarten and first grade, I wanted to be Jacques Cousteau.
That's funny.
Or the chick on the boat with him.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't really remember watching much with him. The clips
you
and
don't
stuff.
remember? Oh, I mean, he would just, he was like a fish. He was like a human fish.
I know. I mean, I get the concept, I just, German chocolate cake day. It's just a good way to ruin chocolate cake.
I'm not a fan either.
Pizza margarita day. I think it's called margarita pizza, but yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
margarita pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. That I'm a fan of. I like that. Why?
No, because it's a good way to ruin pizza.
The way I'm not a fan of it is when they don't put red sauce on it. Because sometimes they put just tomatoes, basil, and cheese. And I'm like, okay, no one said to sans the sauce. It's actually made out of tomatoes. Don't do that.
It's not enough. It's not enough stuff on there. You need meat. You gotta have some meat on a pizza.
Oh, I don't agree with you there.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Fresh, like the fresh. You don't like that?
Yeah. And sometimes people do margarita pizzas where the mozzarella isn't even like melted on there. They're like little balls. Get out of here. Cook my pizza, for goodness sakes.
Do you like the mozzarella balls though? Do you like that? Okay.
Not really. No. And today is King Kamehameha Day.
Oh.
So was that Hawaiian, right?
I would think.
The way you said, I thought you knew who it was.
Yeah.
A public holiday in Hawaii that honors Kamehameha I, the Hawaiian king, who is also known as Kamehameha the Great, and the Napoleon of the Pacific. He's known for establishing the United Kingdom of Hawaii in 1810, which he brought together the islands of Niuahu, Kauai, and Oahu, Molokai, Lanai. Oh, that would have made more sense.
Been there.
Kalawali.
Okay.
Maybe. Maui and Hawaii.
Okay.
So he was a monarch from 1782 until his death in 1819. So
yeah, you want to go somewhere magnificent on vacation, that's your place.
Yeah. No, I would love to go to Hawaii. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
It'll knock you out.
Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would like that.
It's just, and you don't really have to do anything. You just, it's so weird. You could just be walking down a neighborhood, and everybody was saying, like, go see the Queen's something. I think it was called the Queen's Falls. 1 minute we're in a neighborhood, and the next minute we're walking down like a steep kind of thing, like something out of a movie. A minute ago, I mean, I what?
I think that would be great.
And their rainbows there are out of control.
Yeah. I think that would be.
Yeah. That's our next place to travel.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got our poll question from yesterday. We'll get to a new poll question. We got what's happening and all kinds of fun stories to dive into. So nobody go anywhere. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Good morning. Check out the rainbow.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. Wood Hardware Store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987. Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows. Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Big city surgical experience right here in Jasper County. At Liberty Clinic General Surgery Wound Care Colonoscopy, patients receive expert care from everything from colonoscopy screenings and minimally invasive surgery to vascular procedures, skin lesion removal, wound care, and more. Their team believes patients are more than charts and appointments, your family, friends, and neighbors. That's why Liberty Clinic combines advanced surgical expertise with genuine compassion every step of the way. Schedule your appointment today at 219-866-8999. Visit mylibertyclinic.com and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is concern for community. While focusing on member needs, cooperatives work for the sustainable development of their communities through policies accepted by their members. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
She was the sister who went unnoticed.
A daffodil might look plain next to a lily, but on its own there is much to be admired.
Now her greatest chapter is yet to come.
The most important thing is to be yourself.
From the world of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice comes a new BritBox original drama,
Mary, you will flourish.
Based on the best-selling novel, The Other Bennett Sister, now streaming only on BritBox. Watch with a free trial at BritBox.com.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about the Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's back.
The Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, it's so rich, and you can choose between the original or the spicy filet.
Ooh, boy.
And then you got those pickled jalapenos tucked right under the filet, and then just to top it all off, you've got a little honey drizzle right on top.
Okay, now I'm a pimento fan.
And I'm feeling the dragon fruit.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6854. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6854. That's 800-575-6854. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, everybody, this is John Schneider, and you are listening to Touhyville with Steve and Cheryl.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, my God, that is so exciting.
No.
Wait, what? What is so exciting?
It's almost Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So get excited.
I'm so excited to get started.
Now take your position. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. It's Thursday already. Man, oh man. This week is cooking along. It's brought to us in part by Birk's Fine Jewelry. Experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Birks.com. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Farmers Market. Every Saturday, downtown Rensselaer, 7:30 to noon. Go get yourself some veggies, plants, baked goods, just all kinds of delightfulness. Meat from Culp Family Farms,
flowers,
fruits, veggie plants, fruit plants, all kinds of good stuff out there at the farmers market. And yesterday we found out that our friends over at Steve Specialized Services will be the ones that will be doing the work to get the I keep wanting to call it a gazebo. It's not a gazebo. It's
that's what I thought it was.
No, it's it's got a different name with a V. A ventriloquist dummy they're putting out there. No. I had it yesterday.
Okay,
I don't know.
you're all right.
A big building, but they're doing this roof out there for the farmers market.
Okay.
So it's going to come to me when I'm not thinking
All
about
right.
it. Yeah.
That's wild because I thought it was a gazebo.
No, a gazebo is more of like
The
a
round thing. where
Yeah.
It's got a, okay.
Yeah. This is
Someone help him.
a vermilion.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna hit me and I'm gonna go, yes. So
A big
anyway,
building where they're
yes.
a pavilion.
A pavilion. Thank you.
Yes.
Woo.
And that was Brandy Luttrell.
Thank you, Brandy. Woo, the brain was not functioning on all the cylinders there.
That was painful.
Yeah. So pavilion. So Steve Specialized Services will be doing that, but they're also getting the area ready right across from Ida's, where the farmers market is gonna be while they're doing the building. So very exciting stuff. Farmers market out there every Saturday morning. And of course, for 4th of July, they're going to be out at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
So that's exciting. So you can go out there and see all the cool stuff for Jasper County 250 and be able to hit the farmers market.
Speaking of seeing that yesterday,
right? Brandy says you're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Yes. Speaking of seeing that yesterday, we saw it because we went to Ida's for lunch right before we went to the ribbon cutting of Woven Hope, which is a new like an office, if you will, that places women in transition, survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking, women facing homelessness, and women in crisis. So their services include mentorship and coaching, life skill classes, faith-based trauma-informed care, resource navigation, emergency assistance. So, yeah, I just thought, how neat is that that's in our backyard?
Yes. And it's run by volunteers. So it's, it's very important for our area.
Right next to Unique Finds.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, asking you guys about the World Cup. Starts today, kicks off, literally. We'll be watching any of the...
I've got the theme song for it. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
No, I keep seeing it, and I'm like, yeah.
Most people.
We'll be watching. Really?
No, I'm saying most people don't care.
Most people don't care. Yeah. Okay, I was going to be like, most people do, Cheryl.
No, most people don't. Will you be watching any of the World Cup? 50% said no. 37% said I don't care at all about the World Cup. So really, 87% of residents of Touhyville will not be hanging out with them.
So here I watched Rahm Emanuel on talking to Marianne Ahern on Channel 5, doing an interview about why none of the games are being held in Chicago. It was kind of surprising. Right? And like you said, what a mess last time, right?
Yeah, 1994.
He was on it. There's something about Rahm Emanuel that cracks me up. He just seems like down to earth almost, like, you know, and smart. So I've always liked to follow him in the way he talks, you know. He said, so he's going on about how they wanted to do this and they wanted, I guess, to rename the stadium. So it wasn't going to be Soldier Field anymore. They wanted rights to a sponsor, just like in LA. It's at
SoFi
Arena or Levi. It was Levi's Field or something like that. Now that's covered and it's called LA Stadium. So I don't know what that's about, but it's not SoFi Stadium or whatever it is. Anyway, so he was like, he had that face, but he goes, you know what the deal killer was? And I started laughing because deal killer is like not usually the terminology. He goes, you know what the deal killer was? They wanted to have the right to mandate that we put a dome on Soldier Field. He's like, yeah, no.
Well,
like what?
How do you just throw one up there for that week? Like what?
Right. Like, okay, we put like, how about we use 300,000 umbrellas?
Right.
I don't know how you're doing that. Like, yeah, sure. I've got it here. Let me check how much money I have in my wallet right now. Ooh, it's a little short of the billions of dollars it would take to get that done.
Well, no offense, guys. It's soccer. It's an outdoor sport.
Right.
I mean, I only played for 1 year and I was not very good at it. I was just athletic when I was younger.
Yeah. Would you get exhausted? Because this is why I probably can't watch it. I'm like, just watching someone run all the way the other way and then oops, two people kick each other, which is always the thing. I'm like, ow, my ankle hurts watching you guys. Then it goes all the way the other way. And I'm like, come on. Like, that's the way I feel when I'm watching soccer.
I wasn't exhausted. For one, practice was running and running and running and running and running.
Okay, so it's
for one.
very intensive training to get in shape.
Two, I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
You're never tired out when you're 14
This
years
is
old.
true.
You're running around. But yeah, I had never played soccer in my life.
Did you wear cleats?
Yes.
Okay. Are they weird? Because they look weird. Do you fall on your face or did they stay and
yes, I would fall on my face. I couldn't run up and down the field.
No, because they look like they're in ground but you're still moving. Whenever I look at them, they don't look like they're gonna. Yeah.
No. They just give you a better grip, like on the ground, so you're not slipping and sliding on these flat shoes, like tennis shoes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they don't dig into the ground. Now, baseball cleats years and years ago, I don't think they are anymore.
They're metal.
They
right?
used to be metal. I don't know if they still are. And those were like, yeah, you'd get cut when people would slide into you and stuff like that.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Anyway.
So I never played soccer in my life. Freshman year of high school. First day of high school, my last period of the day was study hall. Freshmen had to stay in school all the way through. I think sophomores and higher, if you had study hall last period of the day, maybe it was junior, senior. If you had study hall last period of the day, you just go home early. But freshmen, you had to stay in school.
Got it.
So, which was fine. It was the last period of the day, so you already know all your homework, so you could get a jump start on your homework last period of the day. So I didn't mind. That said, the study hall teacher, watcher, babysitter, whatever you want to call it, was the soccer coach for the sophomore team. But he said, we don't have enough players. We're not going to have a team. So if you're in any way athletic and you like sports,
how's that for a sale?
Right? He's like, come on out. You'll get a chance to play. And have some fun,
Yeah.
You're new to high school. Get involved. So I did. I went. And he said, even if you want to come today, first day of school, just bring your gym uniform. So I went out, played. Turned out because I was athletic, I was one of the better players on the team.
Yeah.
Mostly because there was 3 people on the team that ever played soccer. Like, it's not like I was like a savant. I just happened to be able to run around and was athletic because I played baseball and football and stuff like that. So about halfway through the season, now he was the sophomore coach. So there's a thing in soccer where you can slide in front of someone and kick the ball out from in front of them when they're kicking it down the field.
Yeah.
You can slide in front of them. And the point is to slide and kick the ball out, but a lot of times it trips them too. So, and it's a legal move. So I did this and the guy got mad. And at 14, you're kind of a dumb hothead kid. And he told me to have relations with my mother. And so I got upset. So I punched him in the face and I got kicked out of the game and I got kicked off the team because that was not good for the Catholic school that I was at. They didn't go for the whole punch the guy in the face thing.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, I'm in study hall, and the sophomore teacher says, "Hey, you weren't at practice yesterday, Touhy. What happened?" And I said, "Oh, I got kicked off the team." He said, "Why?" I said, "I don't think I should say it out loud." He goes, "Well, come on up here." I told him the story. He goes, "Okay, come on out today. You're on the sophomore team."
Well, that's just a great lesson. They sure taught you.
His thing was, you were provoked, you had a reason, you got mad, but you also have a passion, and you're into this.
And we need you. And
Well,
we're 7 players
we
short.
don't have a lot of players. Yeah. Right. So, all right. So a lot of people don't want to watch the World Cup. 5% said yes, they'll be watching. 8% said they'll be watching some of it. So, but 87% of people said they won't watch or don't care. So, all right.
I'm dying to know if that's it, like the real numbers on this. Like the afterwards, like all the hype.
Mm-hmm.
I am dying to know.
I think across the country, I think there's a lot of people that are really into it.
Well, someone said who was on our page saying it was the most popular sport in the world.
That was Bob Bird, who used to do the show. I think he was having some fun. I think he was saying like, of course I am. It's the most popular sport in the world.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what they say.
Because here I was like, it is?
They say soccer is the most popular sport in the world. In the world.
Got it. Okay.
Not necessarily in America.
Yeah.
In the world, there's a lot of folks in foreign countries that really like soccer. So, all right. Moving on to today's poll question. I thought this would be fun, and I literally stole this from another radio station because it was a really fun poll question. Without telling us what you do, tell us something you say 10 times a day.
Sign here, press hard.
Right? Like that kind of a thing. Like something you find yourself saying just all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Either something you say at work, all the time, like, would you like to biggie size that? Whatever.
Right.
Or maybe just a phrase that you always say. Like you just happen to always say that phrase. And maybe those are two different poll questions, but I'm thinking more along the lines of work, like, but.
Okay. So I'm thinking of you, and I want you to think of me because I can't think of anything I say on the daily.
Mm-hmm. I mean, one of the things, is hi, it's Cheryl Touhy from Touhyville Media. Like, like you say that a lot.
Well, that shouldn't count because that's a gimme. Like that's a
it's
giveaway.
It's not really. I mean, it's a giveaway, yes.
Yeah,
but, But someone that works the McDonald's drive-thru probably says 1,000 times a day, "Welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you?"
Or do you want to supersize that? Do you remember?
I don't think they'd say that anymore, though. They don't say supersize
What do they say?
anymore.
Did you want a large, or do you want? They say something to us.
But now they don't. Now it's just
you use the app,
right?
all the
It's
time,
now
but-
it's welcome to McDonald's. Did you use your mobile app? So
yeah.
For a while there, I know the Son of a Jump Fleet McDonald's, at least the one on 114, was always saying, "Hi, thanks for coming to McDonald's. Welcome home. How can I help you?" They would say "Welcome home," and I'm like, "Do I live here?" I know I'm here a lot, but that seems like a presumption. So I don't know.
Can you hand me the remote?
I don't know. When I saw it a few months ago on another radio station's Facebook page, I thought it was a fun poll question.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like
I want to see where it'll go.
I'm
So,
trying to think.
I know.
It's making
me too.
me think.
Mhm.
Why? What is the deal with that? Where when someone asks you the question that you otherwise any other time you could cough up the answer,
Mhm.
when they ask it and you have to focus on it, then you can't think about it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like the word pavilion this morning.
Right.
It was about to kill you. Brandy Luttrell saved the day.
And why did I have the V? Because of the V in pavilion? Like I was sure it started with a V.
Well, it was so funny because I already, they're building the pavilion.
Right. I'm like, how? Why was I was sure it was a V word.
No, I get it.
Like
I do the
was
same
so
thing.
sure. Yeah. Crazy. So, but yeah, and I did almost go with the poll question, like if you were a sitcom character, what would your catchphrase be? Because like what do you say all the time? So that might be another poll question sometime.
Mhm.
Like what's your catchphrase? Like for a long time, I haven't said it in a while, but I used to always say when I'd be trying to change the subject, to be like, okay, but that's not why you called, which is like an old.
You do that.
It's an old radio thing, but I haven't said it in forever. But it's an old radio thing, like when people would call into the show. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back, find out what's happening, and more. Tell us that thing you say like 10 times a day at least. You say it all the time.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86. Heat index values as high as 96. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight. Some of the storms could be severe with winds that could gust as high as 25 miles per hour and a low around 59. Friday, sunny and breezy with a high near 78. Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Uh-oh. If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Cruise into the summer at the 11th Annual Jasper County Veterans Council Car Show. It's this Saturday, June 13th, from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the American Legion Post 406 in Wheatfield. Check out the street rods, custom rides, muscle cars, classics, and motorcycles. Enjoy a pancake and sausage breakfast starting at 7, thanks to the Wheatfield Masons. Win trophies, prizes, and enter the thrilling gun raffle. Fun, food, craft vendors, and cold drinks await. Car registration is just $20. For more info, call Pat at 219-866-4901 or Jamie at 219-863-1354.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer.
You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
The group chat can never decide where to go. It's always, you pick. No, you pick. For like way too long. And then somehow, we just end up at McDonald's. There's always someone grabbing a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. And for lunch, someone's getting a McDouble. There's always a McChicken in there. And yeah, a $1 vanilla cone, too. Any time of day, you can score a favorite on the under $3 menu. So yeah, we could keep going back and forth, or just land at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews, and you don't know who I am, but you do know who Cheryl and Steve are. They live in Hooterville or somethingville. Anyways, it's a made-up place, and you're in it, and they're the hosts. Have a good morning.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Trow with you. Good morning. Portions of the show today brought to us by Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. More than just a haircut. You know, they do styling. They do coloring. They do all kinds of stuff. They've got tanning there. They've got hair products free to purchase. All kinds of great stuff there at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. And, of course, they do great haircuts, too. Some even call them super. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer, an actual surgical clinic in Jasper County. If you have gallbladder problems, abdominal pain, they can do an evaluation for you. Find out more at mylibertyclinic.com. That's mylibertyclinic.com. You can also go to Liberty Clinic on Facebook to find out more, or you can always call them at 219-866-8999. That's Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
We talked about this yesterday. Christian energy drinks are now a thing. And you know how Red Bull gives you wings? These give you halos. You drink them, yeah, get yourself a halo. Florida officials are investigating the death of dozens of animals at Sloth World, which, by the way, I had no idea was even a thing.
I've never heard of that.
Kids, you want to go to Sloth World? Yes.
Right?
It'll be so fun. Yeah, apparently officials are looking into a death of dozens of animals, though, at Sloth World. However, the case is moving very slowly. Sloth World. Ryan Gosling's hit Project Hail Mary is coming to MGM Plus. Yeah, which is huge news in alternate universes for people that actually subscribe to MGM Plus. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even people that stream have all the streaming things are like, we don't have MGM Plus, do we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. President Trump says he loves inflation. And now Eric and Don Jr. are jealous of inflation.
Oh, my gosh.
The Trump phone has officially started shipping. Didn't people order those like a year ago? Were they all pre-order and then they started making them? Anyway, the Trump phone officially started shipping. It's different than a lot of phones. It'll run updates 3 times a day because it works so great. It's fantastic. It's just working aces, so they're going to do an update every couple hours. And lastly, President Trump said, we've been taking millions of barrels of oil without Iran even knowing about it. Then his staff called him aside and explained how the cameras and microphones and internet works. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't even know. Sir, come here. They can get the internet there, you pick up what you're saying. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Oops. Did I say something wrong? Oops. I love inflation. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to that. I love inflation. All right. Here's how about this? A nice story. Okay. A great story. Sanitation workers in Milwaukee rescued a starving dog that was buried inside a garbage bin during their route.
Oh, no.
They rescued the scared dog, took him to a shelter for care, and the supervisor who helped rescue him later adopted him. Yep.
First time I pulled him out of the garbage can, let me pick him up. And we can tell he's getting stronger, too. Obviously, when he came to us, he was pretty scrawny. Since he was starving, I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I gave him 2 of my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He ate those. He didn't even chew. He just inhaled. He did poop in the truck, which I thought was kind of funny. And so a dog who can persist and can still trust people, and he hasn't met a single person he doesn't want pets from, just made me feel like that was kind of the one.
That's so awesome. I love that story.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought that was just the coolest thing. That was one of the first things I saw this morning, and I went,
oh, that's a great story.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, I don't know if he was a runaway. I don't know if somebody got rid of him. They don't know, but he was, in the garbage
Well, they had
bin
to have
and,
checked for chips and stuff. I mean, obviously they would have done that before he was able to adopt him and stuff.
Right. But I mean,
yeah.
how he ended up in
Amazing.
the garbage bin, I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
Oof.
you don't know, but
Mhm.
yeah, I thought that was really cool. So, all right. Yesterday we had a lot of fun with the different jingles and stuff for the 80s jingles.
Mhm.
So, but we don't always make you work for your tickets. We've got some tickets to give away, all part of our summer fun here in Touhyville. Some of our fine sponsors of Summer Fun: Rensselaer, BP, and Raceway gas stations. Steve Specialized Services, McDonald's of Rensselaer, Bozeman Oil, and Mayor Phillips in the city of Rensselaer. We saw Mayor Phillips out at the ribbon cutting yesterday.
It's always good to see him.
Yeah, you were asking him how you can get the big giant scissors.
I want a great big pair of scissors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's someday we're going to do a grand reopening for the radio station, because I know Diva wanted us to do a ribbon cutting when we bought the station, and I always felt like, what am I ribbon cutting? Like
Yeah.
I want to make some changes first, and then then we'll do it. So, and it's on the agenda for 2037. So 219-866-4104. What tickets you want to give away?
Indiana Beach.
4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach.
For their 100th anniversary.
For their 100th anniversary, we'll take the 100th caller. No.
Right.
Just
take a random caller. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
219-866-4104 for a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. You can enjoy all the fun time stuff out there at Indiana Beach. Okay, let's randomly take this one. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You got yourself a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. Is that exciting?
Yes, very. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. What radio station is making your summer more fun?
98.1 every day.
Oh, thank you so much. We love it. We love it. Where are you listening?
From Goodland.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Kelly. You hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get you all set up, okay?
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you. That's so awesome. Have a blast out at Indiana Beach. We'll give away more tickets throughout the morning, all part of our summer fun here in Touhyville.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
The group chat can never decide where to go. It's always, you pick. No, you pick. For like way too long. And then somehow, we just end up at McDonald's. There's always someone grabbing a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. And for lunch, someone's getting a McDouble. There's always a McChicken in there. And yeah, a $1 vanilla cone, too. Any time of day, you can score a favorite on the under $3 menu. So yeah, we could keep going back and forth, or just land at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
A motorcyclist identified by the Tippecanoe County coroner as 19-year-old Ashley Ray of Lafayette was fatally injured Tuesday afternoon following a two-vehicle crash at the intersection of US 231 Bypass and Veterans Memorial Parkway, just beyond the Lafayette city limits. According to the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Department, a car driven by 69-year-old Joseph Gross of Lafayette was traveling southbound on 231, and while attempting to make a left turn eastbound and crossing the northbound lanes, the Honda failed to yield the right-of-way to the motorcycle, and the crash occurred. Ashley Ray passed away at a local hospital. LaPorte County Sheriff's Deputy John Samuelson, who gave a ride to the hospital for a man stranded on the side of the interstate, only to be allegedly shot 3 times by the same man, was moved to a Chicago hospital recently to begin rehab. Deputy Samuelson was in critical condition for several days. Medical bills continue to mount as a GoFundMe account has been established, and yesterday at noon had more than $142,000. The man arrested in the shooting, Sherrod Grafton, has been charged with attempted murder, battery by means of a deadly weapon, and auto theft. He will have a bail review hearing on Friday. Graduations have taken place in high schools around Indiana. Kankakee Valley School Superintendent Don Street talks about the impressive statistics there from the graduating students during their 4 years in high school.
Our students from this graduating class from grades 9 through 12 earned a total of 6,029 dual credits from numerous colleges and universities, which on average is a savings of future tuition of $2,110,000. The class of 2026 also set a Kankakee Valley record for scholarships, which surpassed $3 million.
The Morocco Community Building will be the location for Food Finders Mobile Pantry on Friday, beginning at 10 a.m. The location for the drive-through food distribution is 409 South Polk Street. Food Finders asks that you please do not arrive prior to 9:30. Enjoy your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Lisbeth A. Liz Kernick of Rensselaer passed away on June 7th. Visitation will be at the First Christian Church of Rensselaer on Saturday, June 13th, from 1 until 3 p.m. Central Time. A memorial service for Liz Kernick will follow at 3 o'clock on Saturday with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to the charity of the donor's choice. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 81-year-old John Wallstra of DeMott passed away on June 5th. A celebration of life will be held at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. until noon. Funeral services for John Wallstra will immediately follow at noon with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Jackson Funeral Service DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 62-year-old Susan Lynn Miller, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on May 16th. Visitation will be Tuesday, June 16th from 3 until 8 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A celebration of life service for Susan Lynn Miller will be held Wednesday, June 17th at 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Pastor Jacob Keeling officiating. The service will begin at 11 a.m. with a Nurse Honor Guard tribute. Burial will follow the services at Osborne Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made online at venturecares.org. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86. Heat index values as high as 96. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight. Some of the storms could be severe with winds that could gust as high as 25 miles per hour and a low around 59. Friday, sunny and breezy with a high near 78. Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet, for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. We'll start with news involving Erie High School softball. A big honor for two Tri-County seniors. Both Grace Luck and Madeline Nevitt were recently selected as first-team members of Class 1A 2A for the North-South All-Star Game. In 2026, the Cavaliers posted a 20-5 overall record, winning the Midwest Conference by going a perfect 7-0 with Luck, who hit .600 with 25 RBIs, 38 stolen bases, and 50 runs scored. Luck also displayed a 4-1 mark pitching for the Cavaliers with a .95 ERA, striking out 60 over 36 2/3 innings. As far as Nevitt, she had 221 strikeouts in 105 2/3 innings, posting a 1.19 ERA while hitting .521, 42 RBIs, and 33 runs scored. The North-South All-Star Game will take place on the campus of Indiana University in Bloomington on Saturday, June 20th. The Major League Baseball called the White Sox a first-place ball club. They currently lead the American League Central by a half game thanks to their 2-1 edging over the Atlanta Braves last night at Wright Field, factored in with the Cleveland Guardians losing at home to the New York Yankees earlier today. As far as the White Sox, Davis Smyrna continues to impress. He's now 9-2 and tied for the Major League leader in wins. 6 innings of shutout ball, 6 strikeouts, no walks, allowing 6 hits. The production coming in the fourth, Derek Hill, an RBI single, and Luis Angel Acuna, an RBI groundout, bringing Hill in from third. Both runs charged to Braves lefty and former White Sox ace Chris Sale, who takes the loss over 5 2/3 innings. Sale's now 8-5. White Sox look to sweep away the Braves. It's the finale of 3 tonight. Cubs defeated in Denver, dropping last night's middle game to the Colorado Rockies, the final 3-2. The Rockies walk-off winners in the ninth as Daniel Palencia in relief for the Cubs could not record an out, allowing pinch hitter Sterling Thompson's game-winning single, driving in Troy Johnson from third. Hope did exist for the Cubs in the top half of the ninth when Ian Happ homered to lead off the inning, tying the game at that point at 2-2. That's Happ's 15th homer of the season. Cubs getting a good start, resulting in a no decision from left-hander Shota Imanaga, 5 innings, allowing 2 hits, no runs, 7 Ks, 2 walks. The Cubs will look to prevent a Rocky sweep this afternoon in the series finale. And more bad news regarding Cubs starting pitching. Matthew Boyd's return will have to wait. This after the left-hander experienced soreness in his pitching shoulder during a bullpen session. According to manager Craig Counsell, Boyd was expected to return to the rotation this weekend in San Francisco. Boyd has not pitched since May 3rd. 4 days later, he had surgery to repair a partial meniscus tear on his left knee. NBA Finals, a comeback for the ages inside Madison Square Garden. The New York Knicks rallied back from being down 29 points in the third quarter to overtake the San Antonio Spurs in Game 4 last night, 107-106. It came down to the end as the Knicks got the game-winning tip in with 1.2 left on the clock from OG Anunoby. He finished with 33 points. Jalen Brunson had a game-high 36 points. The Spurs with a team-high 24 points from big guy Victor Wembanyama, also a double-double, 13 rebounds. Now up 3-1, the Knicks can close out this series in Game 5 on Saturday in San Antonio and earned their first world title since 1973. The NHL Stanley Cup Final moves back to Carolina tonight. It's Game 5 between the Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights, series tied 2-2. WNBA tonight, the Fever host the Sky tonight at Cambridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Bundele Bistro Bowls on sale at Dragon Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Bundele Bistro Bowls, which is just fun to say. And you'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each. $30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Hi, it's Zoe, personal stylist at Macy's. If you're like, what am I wearing on this trip? To this wedding? To brunch? Your timing's perfect. Our best brands are all 30% off. I'll pull some great pieces that are made for you, so you'll show up confident, looking amazing. Plus, 15 off designer beauty and fragrance. Sign up for Star Rewards and earn even faster at Macy's Friends and Family. Going on now. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-226-8833. That's 800-226-8833.
Congratulations to Karen. She knew that Dragon Mantil has Boondelay Bistro Bowls on sale for $2.99 each with your digital coupon. You know, you can order that online at dragonmantil.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set it up for pickup or delivery. Use your online coupons, reward points, and more. Dragon Mantil. Life made simple. Food made easy. Visit dragonmantil.com. All right. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Looking for a better way to save at the pump? IBEC helps drivers fuel up for less while supporting American energy and hard-working Indiana farmers. Pump local. Pay less at IBEC. Fuel up at IBEC in Rensselaer, located at 751 Highway 114.
Looking for more than just a job? At Krause & Company, they're looking for a staff accountant who wants to grow with a respected local CPA firm and values people, professionalism, and work-life balance. If you're detail-oriented, motivated, and enjoy helping businesses and individuals succeed, they'd love to meet with you. Experience in accounting or tax preparation is a plus, but attitude and teamwork matter just as much. Join a firm where your work is appreciated and your future matters. Send your resume today to Krause & Company at rick@krauseandco.com. That's rick@krauseandco.com.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Cruise into the summer at the 11th Annual Jasper County Veterans Council Car Show. It's this Saturday, June 13th, from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the American Legion Post 406 in Wheatfield. Check out the street rods, custom rides, muscle cars, classics, and motorcycles. Enjoy a pancake and sausage breakfast starting at 7, thanks to the Wheatfield Masons. Win trophies, prizes, and enter the Thrilling Gun Raffle. Fun, food, craft vendors, and cold drinks await. Car registration is just $20. For more info, call Pat at 219-866-4901 or Jamie at 219-863-1354.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Morning. It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday. A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun.
Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Fun?
It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
Yep. We're having fun. Hope you are too. Speaking of fun, how about fun for the whole family? Free Family Film Festival going on today at the Fountain Stone Theater. I don't know if it's raining out right now, but looking for something to do with the kiddos in the air conditioning. 10:30 this morning. You got Paddington in Peru. It's sponsored by B&B Teas and Sips. And, of course, Touhyville Media, the Q, 98 Gold, and Bear Country, proud to be a sponsor of the entire Free Family Film Festival. Fountain Stone Theater has been putting that on for years. Doors open at 10, movie at 10:30, and then they have specials on concession. But the movie itself is free. Also, got to mention that we are powered up each and every morning right here on the Q in 98 Gold by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Check out all the different money-saving tips, energy-saving tips, and more, as well as Connect Internet for rural areas. So check that out at jasperremc.com. Go and like them on Facebook. All right. Our poll question today, asking you something without telling us what you do. Tell us something you just say over and over and over again every day. Like you just, it's regular, you know.
Why am I here? No.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cheryl says I quit.
Does everyone wake up at 3 a.m.?
Right. No, I would
say. Is it Friday yet?
Right. I think everybody says that one. I would say, I mean, this is, I know it gives it away, but if you listen to the show, I mean, I say it, welcome to Touhyville. I say it 20, 30 times a day.
Yes.
You know, so that's one, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Stop interrupting me, Cheryl. Would that be a giveaway?
I don't ever say that out loud.
Right?
Tina says, go for receiving. So
Okay.
I would imagine that would be like on a walkie-talkie or something like that. Tony says, breathe in through your nose and out to your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So I don't know. Therapist of some kind, maybe?
A yoga instructor.
Yoga, maybe, yeah. Rebecca
An
says...
anesthesiologist. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Rebecca says, work-related. I haven't eaten yet.
I like that.
She says, however, I do not say the Q word at work.
Quiet.
I don't know.
Quality.
I don't know, Rebecca. We don't know what the Q word is. I think
Queen?
that might be too inside. I don't know. Scott says, depending if I'm talking to myself or the motoring public. Either one. What do you say a bunch, Scott? Diana says, use kind hands. She says all the time. Sue says, I'm bored. I said,
oh, jeez.
Missy says, make good choices. Jacqueline says, hello, can I help you find something? Okay. Angie says, it's a table, not a bed. What?
Oh, my gosh.
Now I want to know where you were, Angie. Who's laying down on the table all the time? Brian says, thank you, Jesus.
Oh.
Tiffany says, representative. Okay.
Amazon. Representative.
Oh,
Representative.
Maybe. Yeah. Vic says, I don't know. Not my problem. I'm retired.
I like it.
Penny says, what is the defendant's name and date of birth? Is this a felony or misdemeanor?
Oh.
Which case are you referring to?
Lawyer. Right?
Not necessarily. It could be a clerk. Could be a
could be a clerk.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't sound like it would be a lawyer. That sounds more like a clerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good thinking, Steve.
This is again, I stole it, so it's and it always would bother me, like, and the reason that I'm admitting it is I would see stuff that we've done and I'm like, you got that from us. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I have no problem saying yes. I stole it. I thought it was a really great idea.
Yeah.
And I thought we would use the question. I thought it was a fun
Mhm.
question. Dave says it's time for a policy review.
Oh, okay.
Insurance.
Yep.
Terry says my company needs to communicate with you better.
Customer service. Mm-hmm.
George says you stupid, and I can't say the rest of it. George, I have a feeling you say that about a lot of things. I get the idea from the online conversations that we've had. You say that about a lot of things, So you're a little aggravated. Melissa says, I just want you to make it home safe. It's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Karen says, let's go outside. She says all the time. So that could either be to the dog or to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tina says, she also says quiet. Oh, that's the Q word you think is quiet?
I thought quiet, quantity, quality.
Quality, yeah. I mean, quiet. She said she doesn't use the Q word at work. So she doesn't work in a library.
Right.
Everyone quiet down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know what? I want to have a conversation about something. Monday
That never sounds good, by the way, when you say it that way.
Because I'm confused about things, and I
Okay.
just want to know where I stand. Have you ever not had an opinion, but you have to have an opinion? Data centers. So there's a meeting for the data center in NIPSCO on June 15th at 7 p.m. at 910 South Sparling Avenue in Rensselaer.
Okay.
So it's a Jasper County Plan Commission.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen plenty of, because through travel and tourism, I worked with a lot of economic developments.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to their meetings, for approval on advertising campaigns, things like that, or what we did for them and in promoting them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people going bananas about data centers, that they're loud, sucking up resources, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I don't know enough about it. I've looked up the pros and cons, et cetera, et cetera. But I know this meeting is really important because it's like the third meeting I've seen where they were trying to vote it in and it got voted down. Which makes me think, okay, do we just keep having meetings? And this is just a question, where if enough people don't attend, it's going to get passed? Because if we've said no 7 million times, it's kind of like, it reminds me of like my mom going, how about now? How about now? And if you ask me one more time,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you to your room. Like, I mean, I don't see people's minds changing unless there's rules for enforcement and it's not going to affect the community. Because I know, who was it that was on there? There was some community in Illinois, that said it was so loud, and they actually put a video of how loud the data center is in that area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So maybe there's more meetings, and I don't know. This is just me speculating.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more meetings because more information comes out. Maybe there's more meetings because they learn more. Maybe they're in the midst of negotiations, so more info is being added to it. I don't know. So,
yeah. So all I know is that there's an important meeting this on June 15th. I think that's Monday.
Okay. June 15th.
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m. again on Sparling. Is there like a building there or something? I'm trying to picture it. Yeah.
I don't know.
So, all right.
I'm trying to find more information about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have that info, call in.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I
All
just want to make sure that being that, this is a tight-knit community and we need to know if we need to go to that meeting, especially if we want to continue loving where we live. That's the way I think about it all the time. I mean, I really love #love where you live. And I think, obviously, if something is going to invade us, that's not going to benefit the community. If we need to be there, we need to be there.
Yeah.
But that goes the same for any community where there's a data center that's going to pop up. So.
Yeah. I don't know enough about it, so couldn't really speak to it. So I don't, I'd have to do way more information to be able to have a real conversation about it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I looked up, it's a energy suck, like high costs of energy and grid strain.
Which is also Cheryl's pet name for me.
Energy suck.
Yeah.
Massive water consumption. That I knew, because to cool it down, it takes up to, what was it, 2 gallons of water or something? It's millions of gallons of water daily to cool everything down.
Okay.
Limited permanent jobs and community disruptions.
Gotcha.
Then I saw the actual video of it being like loud, and I was like, oh my gosh, I would hang myself if I lived around.
Yeah.
Because it was like boom, boom, boom. But yeah. But the pros are, it's an economic catalyst. It says job creation, short term, infrastructure upgrades, technological progress. So I don't really know. I am trying to understand what this means to our area.
Gotcha. Well, we should find out. Maybe we'll have somebody on to chit chat about it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'd love for them to come on. I mean, tomorrow's Friday already. Monday.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? So we can have that discussion.
Tina says it would be at the health department building on Spalding or Sparling. Yeah. So there you go. Tina also said, and this makes total sense, the Q word, quiet, is a word you don't say in EMS, fire, police, hospitals. It always seems to jinx you, and then it gets crazy.
Oh,
you don't say, oh, it's quiet. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. I like that a lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here. So many different stories to dive into. Why don't we take our break? Then we'll come back, and then I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got like a slew of stories that we can dive into that we're gonna have some fun with. Some that'll make your eyes cross a little bit, but nonetheless, we'll have some fun.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86. Heat index values as high as 96. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight. Some of the storms could be severe with winds that could gust as high as 25 miles per hour and a low around 59. Friday, sunny and breezy with a high near 78. Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown downtown Rensselaer, head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new scream, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go. Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
The City of Rensselaer invites you to celebrate something that makes our community truly special. June 22nd through the 27th, join us as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Rensselaer Murals, beautiful works of art that tell the story of our community and bring color and character to downtown Rensselaer. The week-long celebration will culminate on Saturday, June 27th with the Paint the Towns Rensselaer, beginning at 5:30 p.m. in Filson Park. Come enjoy the art, the history, the community spirit, and help celebrate a decade of murals that have become a proud part of what makes Rensselaer unique. From June 22nd through June 27th, celebrate 10 years of murals with the City of Rensselaer. Be sure to follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook.
Kentland Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Thursday can't get here soon enough.
That's today.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really? But tomorrow's Friday.
All right, calm down.
Let's get through today.
Shut up! Nobody asked you.
I love your positive attitude.
It's a perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. So are you ready to get started?
Really need some coffee.
I'm going to need more than coffee.
Coffee's good.
It's a start. Okay, let's get going. It's showtime, folks.
Well, welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portion of the show today brought to us by Jasper County 250. Rapidly approaching.
It's getting here. I'm starting to feel it.
Right?
We're going to meet again with Tammy on, have her on the show on Tuesday.
Good stuff there. Yep. Very exciting stuff for 4th of July. Cannot wait. Mayor Phillips from Rensselaer was on with Russ the other day talking about all the stuff that the city's got planned for the third two in conjunction with the Jasper County 250. So a few things going on the third. You know, you got the whole dedication at Milroy Park.
Yes.
And you got the golf cart parade. They were still trying to figure out. I should have asked the mayor yesterday if he knew the route. I didn't even think about that. Trying to figure out if it's going to go right past our house so we could just sit and watch it. It's a big part of our participation this summer is the sit and watch. We like to sit and watch. But of course, 4th of July, tons of stuff going on. throughout the day. You can go out there early, go home, do some stuff, come back. You can stay out there all day. They'll have food vendors out there. Check out the car show, antique tractor show, fish fry going on at 4:30 in the afternoon. Different stage events, a cornhole tournament. Warranted will be playing at 4 o'clock till 6:30, and then you got the parade. Then following the parade, Cross Threads will be playing, and they'll play up until and then you got the fireworks going on at dusk. So lots of fun stuff going on all 4th of July at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. It's all part of Jasper County 250. Also, got to mention that, you can see our smiling faces. In case you didn't know, we are on video on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages. So if you follow us on Facebook, you can find us there live. Also, you can watch us on YouTube, look for Touhyville, or on Twitch. And our video, in part, is brought to you by Lauren Berenda and Shelter Insurance. Proudly serving Rensselaer, Indiana, and surrounding areas. Call or text 219-866-8644 to get yourself a quote on home, business, life, renters insurance, and more. All your insurance needs right there at Shelter Insurance in Rensselaer with Lauren Berenda. All right. I saw this story, and I thought, Cheryl's going to love this one. More than 100,000 live cockroaches were confiscated from a single breeder in Australia.
Keep them there.
Why is someone trying to make more cockroaches?
No,
do they not do a good enough job of making themselves?
No, I'm really happy to hear that this is in Australia. I didn't have to hear anything past that.
You're okay with that then?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right.
Just don't hop an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just tell you that I did see a story in similar news kind of thing where they wanted to launch, what was it, 60,000 mosquitoes that
were sterile.
And I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, no, just stop.
Right.
We don't need any more. We don't need any more snakes in the world.
I know.
Mila's not going to like to hear that. She's got her snake. She can keep her snake. We don't need any more. We're good.
Part of the problem was that they voted on it and no one would let them pass out condoms at mosquito schools. So that was part of the trouble. Yeah, that was. Yeah, they wouldn't let them.
I just kept thinking the aftermath math. Like, oh snap, we didn't realize ... Fill in the blank.
Right. Apparently in Australia, by the way, it's illegal to keep cockroaches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Because where there's one, there's what? Thousands.
Well,
like
there's 100,000 that this guy had. So yeah, he was all over it.
And I bet not to have judgments and stuff. I bet he lives in a pigsty. What do you want to bet that it's not like an organized, kept, like he's not OCD?
You don't
where
think
everything's in its place properly and stuff. It's probably got mounds of banana peels and pizza boxes and all that stuff.
Oh, see, my guess is that he's like a science weirdo. Like, so that he's like really all over it. Like this is done like a lab.
I bet not.
Yeah.
Really? You think it's like a lab? Like it's going to look like the Taj Mahal when we walk in there and then there's just going to be a box, kind of like in the basement. What was the show where the guy was keeping someone in a glass box? You.
Not me.
No, it's called you. You. It's called You. But yeah, no, it's not going to be that way. I don't think.
Did you ever see that video with Laura Ingraham?
No.
Where the guy on Fox News is trying to explain to her, it was like, who's on first? And he goes, I saw on the show You the other day, they discussed vaccinations or something like that. She's like, we've never discussed vaccinations on this show.
No, so
and he's
who's
like,
on
and
first?
he's like, no, on the show You. She's like, on my show? Like, oh, I mean, yeah, I'll have to find it for it was the most wonderful thing.
Yeah, it sounds like who's on first.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the most wonderful thing.
That's
I thought it was great.
No cockroaches.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to find. They didn't have any pictures of his house in the
That's
article.
okay.
So
yeah, we're good.
yeah. But I have a feeling he was like kind of like a science weirdo. I think he was he was kind of like weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A mom says she banned her 4 kids from using smartphones. Not sure how old they are yet. And they apparently became obsessed with Walkmans instead. So to me, this does not do anything other than it makes your kids like nostalgic like you. But
or into music, I can really deal with music appreciation as opposed to staring at a screen all day.
I guess. It also just shows that kids of all ages, just like we were, do need some kind of technological or like some kind of technological distraction.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it might be. Television, radio, music, cassette tapes, CDs, whatever.
Yeah.
You know. So it says here, let me see where this it doesn't say where this woman's from. So this is an essay based on a conversation with Allie Hynek. For a couple of years, she says, my 4 kids have been asking for smartphones. Being aware of the negative impacts of smartphones for kids and adults, my husband and I have told the kids they won't be getting smartphones until they're at least 17. So under 17, they can't use the smartphone. Mm-hmm.
Are they getting their license at 16? Because that's going to be a problem.
Well, not only that, for me, I understand the issue of kids with their screens. But it's not like there's payphones everywhere like there was when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
So if they need to get in touch with mom or dad, I would think there's got to be a way, my opinion.
I'm just
not telling anybody how to parent, but that'd be my opinion.
And we tried to, when the kids were living at home and in high school and stuff like that, we tried taking their phone away, and all it was a punishment on us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So far as I experienced, I was
right.
Like, dang, I can't tell them or we're going to meet them at school at whatever it is, or what do they need on their Subway sandwich, or whatever we needed to, or get a ride home from Mia's mom.
Right. Yeah.
It became more of a thing on us than it was anybody else, I felt.
Yeah. Yeah. It says here we've discussed with them about why we've made this decision, explaining our reasoning rather than just making a blanket rule. Okay. Even though I think they understand why they aren't allowed smartphones, I'm aware that sometimes they feel like they're missing out as so many kids in school have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are also missing out on a piece of this culture. Again, my opinion. But they've had watches. They've had watches they can make phone calls from. And we'd be open to getting them a little brick phone like the old Nokia ones to communicate with family and friends, as we don't have a house phone. A little over a year ago. So the communication side they were okay with. It was the idea of the screen time, which I don't know why. Couldn't you just have a limited amount of screen time? You just have a rule for a limited amount of screen time?
Okay, how does that work? Because whenever I see articles about that, limit their screen time or whatever it is, what are you doing? Are you putting a clock on the, or are you looking at the actual phone and it keeps track?
Maybe you're taking it away at a certain point and giving it to them at a certain point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe you're just, that's what I would think.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, for me, it would just mean putting my phone away and going to the television. Like, I don't know what, when I was a kid, I spent plenty of time in front of the TV.
Mm-hmm.
A little over a year ago, inspired by my sister's love of VHS tapes, I went thrift shopping to find some old school analog ways to listen to music. It would be a chance for the kids to tinker and learn how we used to listen to music before smartphones and streaming. I found a stereo boombox, the kind that had a CD and tape player, an old rotary style phone, and a radio. You had to manually change the channels with a little knob. When I brought it all home, the kids were intrigued and curious about each item. Well, sure, because you've been making them live like the Amish. They don't get to have anything.
Oh my God.
They think it's new technology. You're messing with these kids. To me, at some point, it does stunt them when you're not using technology in any way.
I do
to getting
that.
out into the world. To get, I mean,
but that's that thing, you love what you love about people. And the flip side is,
I know. It said here, it was all new to them. See, to hold their interest, I took them thrifting to find tapes and CDs to listen to.
Every time you say thrifting, I go, what? What was his name again? The guy that
Pavilion.
Right? It's called Thrift Shop. So
yeah, so that'll be easy to find.
I'm looking that up in my music right now.
Oh, it was like a one-word name. What? Like Garage Boy or something. I don't know.
Thrift Shop. No. Yeah. Oh,
Macklemore. That was it. So here's my problem with this now. You're making the kids buy tapes and CDs, so they're not hearing any modern music either. Yeah. I think there's some bad stuff in that song, so be careful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Okay.
But now you're making the kids listen to the music that's available on CD and tapes. Now they're not hearing any modern music either.
What makes you think that? Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Are there a lot of people, did Taylor Swift's music just come out on CD? Can you buy it on a CD anymore?
I don't even know.
Right?
Like if you don't have Apple Music or Spotify or something like that,
right? Can you still buy music?
Well,
I know you can't buy a cassette.
You can buy I don't know. Don't you remember we did a story on cassettes coming back? And I was like, get out of here.
Yeah. I don't know.
Speaking of retro stuff, guess what just came up in my feed?
What?
You and I have been friends on Facebook for 17 years.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
17 years. Mm-hmm. And it picked, some of our some of our faves, in terms of pictures.
Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it picked, you know what it picked as a picture? You holding Ace on the way home from getting him when he was a little peanut.
He was so tiny.
You have two hands
yeah, because I was afraid I would drop him.
I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was like a guinea pig.
I know. I remember we stopped somewhere at a little taco truck on the way home, and they had a picnic table, and we were afraid he was going to fall through the holes in the picnic table. Yeah.
Well, do you remember when we first got him, we didn't even need a leash because he hopped
right. He couldn't
I feel like
away.
It was like, here comes Peter Cottontail.
Yeah.
Bopping along the cotton trail, hippity hoppity splat. Don't you remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Hopping down the bunny trail, I believe is what it was.
I don't know.
Pavilion.
Or Vapillion,
right? Vapillion. I knew it started with a V. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go to you for an opinion on this as a female. Okay.
That's a good thing.
A Delta plane was diverted after a passenger was accused of slapping the backside of a flight attendant during the beverage service.
Oh, snap. Okay. Did we miss kindergarten where it's keep our hands to ourselves?
Right. Absolutely horrific, moronic, stupid. I can use every stupid word.
Now, wait, you said it was turned around?
It was diverted. Yes.
Why did we need to divert?
Okay, so that's what I wanted to hear. Because to me...
No, I would just be like, I tell the captain...
Mm-hmm.
I would sit down and not handle that area anymore.
Right.
And then I would let him know he's the last one getting off the plane because they're going to arrest him when he gets off.
Right.
For assault.
Right. You can
the end.
Have him arrested. You can get him for assault, all that stuff. But I don't know why.
Why do 150 other passengers now get to land in Muscatine, Iowa?
Right.
Yeah.
On top of all of this, it's a guy from Indiana.
No, he didn't.
An Indianapolis man is facing felony assault charges for allegedly smacking a flight attendant's rear end after she inadvertently skipped his drink order.
I I can almost hear his voice right now.
Right.
Hey, sweetheart.
Right. How about, excuse me, you know, excuse me.
Get me my vodka, no ice.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And can someone tell me where the smoking section is?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. An Indianapolis man is facing felony assault charges for allegedly smacking a flight attendant's rear end after she inadvertently skipped his drink order, forcing the plane to divert to Atlanta, where the passenger was arrested, according to a federal complaint reviewed by The Independent.
Okay.
Delta Airlines crew member, who's identified in court filings as PLL, told authorities that she had just begun beverage service aboard a May 9th flight from Fort Lauderdale to Los Angeles when the incident occurred. As she walked down the aisle of the aircraft, taking orders from passengers, she approached Cody James Malik, 32 years old, who appeared to be asleep, the complaint states. Not wanting to wake him, she skipped over him and went on to the next person, according to the complaint, which was filed May 11th, but has not been previously reported. While stopped near servicing another passenger with a beverage, she felt a slap on her buttocks area with sufficient force to cause her body to move forward. According to the complaint, immediately thereafter, she turned around and observed Malik raising his hands and stating words to the effect of, "I didn't do anything." Well, do you think she imagined it?
Well, plus there's tight quarters. You're not on your own airplane. It's not like there weren't people that probably couldn't believe what they just saw. Dumb.
Yeah. Another flight attendant working the same flight confirmed her version of events, later telling the police she was serving drinks in her section of the cabin when she heard a yell. The complaint continues. She stated that she observed PLL's body move forward as she had been struck or pushed, it says. The second flight attendant suspended beverage service so she could get PLL away from Malik, after which the lead flight attendant notified the pilot about what happened. The complaint goes on. The pilot then determined it was in the best interest of safety and security to divert the aircraft to Hirschfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. That's where you lose me.
Here's where I just want to know what divert means then. I want to know technically. So they're going, I'm trying to think this because I'm really not good with the states.
Mm-hmm.
They're going from Fort Lauderdale, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And they're diverted to Atlanta. Are they over Atlanta, or is that like the closest airport where we can kick this idiot off the airplane? Is that what diverted is?
Yeah.
Or is diverted like, now I'm going to call off this whole thing and now everybody's sitting in an airport for 4 hours?
No, I think they land, they get him off the plane, they take back off and go
that
to Florida.
makes sense.
It does?
Yeah, it does make sense.
That seems like a whole lot of junk for no reason. Like,
just go there and then arrest him in LA?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, even if you have to, I don't know, confine him to a seat, whatever you have to do. I mean, I don't know. But that seems like a lot people put out.
Yeah.
And a lot of time wasted that then has a ripple effect throughout the day of flying over one jerk.
Okay. So now you're talking about the jerk, but you're not talking about the flight attendant.
So
like being stunned and being in
100%.
a different state of mind
Yeah.
as somebody who's like on the plane to facilitate this flight.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that would mortify me.
I'd love to know also how much time, like, okay, if you're coming up to Atlanta,
Yeah.
how much more time do you have until you get to Florida? Like, what did you end up saving 15 minutes out of this by going down, coming up?
Well, no, because to
I
land
mean,
a plane takes 25 minutes.
That's
and-
why I'm saying would have just been the same
No,
amount of time to just continue on and get him off in Florida.
plane
Just my guess. Yeah.
Okay, so I just said how much extra time is spent. Oh boy. A flight diversion typically adds 2 to 6 hours to your total
Yeah.
travel time.
See, that's my take. Is obviously she's not going to want to go near him. Maybe she
Right,
just
so now you got a
stays in the back of
problem.
the plane. I mean, Well, you just finish your drink service. I mean, it's,
Can I just ask a question, a bigger question, because it hurts my head.
Mm-hmm.
It would seem to be, if you're going to fly,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you're one of those guys. You just think like you have the right to do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're really going to do that on an airplane and think that you're going to get away with it? It's like stupid. Like when people start trouble on a flight, what are you, dumb? Like we're in this,
he's dumb.
We're
He's
in
dumb.
this like limited thing. And I would hope afterwards you can never fly again for the rest of your life. Congratulations. Wherever the car drives you,
Right.
that's where you can go.
Absolutely. Yep.
Like what happened? So in this story, does it say what the penalty? What is the penalty?
I don't know. I closed it out because I had to get to the pizza thing, but I know he got because he hasn't been sentenced yet. He's just been charged. So I don't know what the
Okay, so I just put in, what is the penalty for being convicted of causing trouble on a flight? Which I know causing trouble could be a bunch of things. So it says passengers convicted of causing trouble on a flight, such as interfering with crew members or assaulting staff, face severe legal and financial penalties. Criminal consequences, which this is, of course, right? Because it's assault.
Could be. Yeah.
Criminal consequences can include up to 20 years in federal prison and fines reaching $250,000 under 49 U.S. Code 46504. Additionally, the Federal Aviation Administration enforces a zero tolerance policy, imposing civil fines of up to $37,000 per violation.
Wow.
But here's my thing. Okay, so can they fly again?
Oh, I don't know. Did he get put on the no fly list?
The FAA's zero tolerance campaign removes the option for warning letters and allows the agency to take direct enforcement action.
I'm sure whatever airline it is, they can probably ban him.
Right, but that doesn't. Why would that be like if someone is causing trouble? You go, okay, well, yeah, he committed this crime in Illinois, so now or in Indiana, and now we're gonna just go, okay, so he can't be in Indiana. What do you think he's gonna do in Florida?
Right,
like or wherever.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we gotta give away our pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win one large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right, we're going to play a little Which Came First Celebrity Edition. So who do you think was born first out of these two celebrities, both celebrating their birthdays today? Joe Montana, Hall of Fame football player, or Dr. Oz? Joe Montana or Dr. Oz? Who do you think is older?
I'm going to say Joe Montana.
Yes, Joe Montana is 70 years old, while Dr. Oz is 66 years old. So congratulations.
That was a hard one.
Was that one tough? Yeah,
I thought so.
All right.
Because I was like, ooh, Joe Montana.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah. Good for Karen.
Yeah, you got it, Karen.
She didn't even need to cheat.
Right. Hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to... No, you were on it, Karen. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone, okay? Hold on one second. We got us a winner today on the pizza quiz. We'll see if we get another one tomorrow to close out the week. Thanks for listening. Stick around.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
A motorcyclist identified by the Tippecanoe County coroner as 19-year-old Ashley Ray of Lafayette was fatally injured Tuesday afternoon following a two-vehicle crash at the intersection of US 231 Bypass and Veterans Memorial Parkway, just beyond the Lafayette city limits. According to the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Department, a car driven by 69-year-old Joseph Gross of Lafayette was traveling southbound on 231, and while attempting to make a left turn eastbound and crossing the northbound lanes, the Honda failed to yield the right-of-way to the motorcycle, and the crash occurred. Ashley Ray passed away at a local hospital. LaPorte County Sheriff's Deputy John Samuelson, who gave a ride to the hospital for a man stranded on the side of the interstate, only to be allegedly shot 3 times by the same man, was moved to a Chicago hospital recently to begin rehab. Deputy Samuelson was in critical condition for several days. Medical bills continue to mount as a GoFundMe account has been established, and yesterday at noon had more than $142,000. The man arrested in the shooting, Sherrod Grafton, has been charged with attempted murder, battery by means of a deadly weapon, and auto theft. He will have a bail review hearing on Friday. Graduations have taken place in high schools around Indiana. Kankakee Valley School Superintendent Don Street talks about the impressive statistics there from the graduating students during their 4 years in high school.
Our students from this graduating class from grades 9 through 12 earned a total of 6,029 dual credits from numerous colleges and universities, which on average is a savings of future tuition of $2,110,000. The class of 2026 also set a Kankakee Valley record for scholarships, which surpassed $3 million.
The Morocco Community Building will be the location for Food Finders Mobile Pantry on Friday, beginning at 10 a.m. The location for the drive-through food distribution is 409 South Polk Street. Food Finders asks that you please do not arrive prior to 9:30. Enjoy your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Lisbeth A. Liz Kernick of Rensselaer passed away on June 7th. Visitation will be at the First Christian Church of Rensselaer on Saturday, June 13th, from 1 until 3 p.m. Central Time. A memorial service for Liz Kernick will follow at 3 o'clock on Saturday with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to the charity of the donor's choice. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 81-year-old John Wallstra of DeMott passed away on June 5th. A celebration of life will be held at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. until noon. Funeral services for John Walstra will immediately follow at noon, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Jackson Funeral Service DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 62-year-old Susan Lynn Miller, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on May 16th. Visitation will be Tuesday, June 16th from 3 until 8 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A celebration of life service for Susan Lynn Miller will be held Wednesday, June 17th at 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer, Pastor Jacob Keeling officiating. The service will begin at 11 a.m. with a Nurse Honor Guard tribute. Burial will follow the services at Osborne Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made online at venturecares.org. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86. Heat index values as high as 96. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight. Some of the storms could be severe with winds that could gust as high as 25 miles per hour and a low around 59. Friday, sunny and breezy with a high near 78. Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Sleep well? It's Thursday.
What are you listening to?
My favorite show.
This show is our whole life now.
In that case,
You need to get a life, dweeb.
The show is troubling. Your imagination is the road to anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagine that.
Yeah. Enough talk. It's time for action. It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome into Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty, psychotherapist, author, speaker, and more. Just all around life teacher. Dr. Nikki Monty.
I like it.
Yeah, it's life coach is, I don't know, it seems too rah-rah to me. Life teacher I like,
Also, they're 1 per square inch now.
Yeah, you know what? So is podcaster. So is everything. I've reached a point now where I'm like, you know what? Everybody can do all the stuff they want to do. I don't think it waters it down. The good will rise. The cream comes to the top.
Yeah,
So,
my complaint is very self-centered. It's that I put education.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do believe that the most important teacher we have is life. I get that. And still, education.
Mm-hmm.
You can become a life coach in a weekend or 3 days or whatever it is. I mean, you can get a certificate as a life coach. You can get you are a life coach if you are a parent, right? You're a life coach. I mean, there's a lot of versions of that. Psychotherapist, it's like psychologist. That's a different level. Psychiatrist is wouldn't call myself a psychiatrist. I don't handle medication. That requires medical training.
Right.
You go to med school. So it's a different level of education.
Yeah.
And I have a different level of education.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's, yeah. And when you're going to seek out someone for whatever it is that you need in your life, seek out a professional. There's a reason why people are professionals, and there's a reason why people are just fly by night.
Yeah.
There's
And
different
I also like the combo pack. Look, I've been on the radio. I'm not going to teach people how to be on the radio. It's just crazy. I'm not going to educate people on that. But there are so many people, for instance, teaching relationship, which is kind of my, the crux, right? Relationship with self, relationship with other. But they're teaching about, coupleship and all of that. And they're not in a relationship. It's annoying. Now, they've been in a relationship, but they're not in a relationship. So that proves that those who can't teach, right?
Right.
And there are people who are teaching parenting. I don't teach parenting. I'm not a parent. I don't teach that because I don't think I have the right. There are people who are doing a lot of addiction counseling, and they have no connection, interconnection, so to speak, with addiction. You know, it's not as good when you combine the self-awareness or the self-experience with the actual expertise that you've learned, maybe educationally or whatever. It's a good combo.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, speaking of relationships, so every day we end our show, we call it Ending on a High Note. And Cheryl will find something somewhere, a quote, a Bible verse, just an up thing, something that ends high up, good. So on the show that we did,
High
today,
up good.
High up
High
good.
up good. I want a high up good one.
Because we make a lot of jokes about ending on a high note that we mean like, hey, what's up? Like not that kind of high note, so today, so we record these on Tuesday. So today, you had a high note that jumped out at me right away.
So it was a high note that said this: if you want to know how emotionally or spiritually mature someone is, let them know how they've hurt you and gauge how they react. Their response should be mature, reasonable, and empathetic. Pay attention.
Okay.
I love that.
Right?
But of course, I would love to know how that's a high note, but never mind.
Listen, you could find that you let someone know how they hurt you and they respond wonderfully.
Or they laugh at you. They could laugh at you and go, nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
Right. So it could go either way.
One of the worst things that people do with that often is you tell them that people, because I'm always, as you know, recommending that we speak of our feelings when I feel, right? When you did this, I was really hurt. Or when we were in this situation and you paid no attention to me, I felt disregarded.
Right.
And my favorite response is, "Oh, you're too sensitive." That's my favorite response. Everything bothers you. So that's a what is it? A redirect, or obviously a terrible. I mean, to the three of us. There's only three of us, right? There's
Dr. Nikki's starting on a high note.
There's my multiple personality.
How many of there are you?
Well, it depends. Are we in the multiverse or are we just
right?
Yeah. So did you have a great response to that somewhere? Or,
No. It was that sentence hit me because I thought it would be an interesting conversation because I think there's a lot of different ways that people respond to it. So I would imagine the people that say, "Oh, you're too sensitive," I would imagine they're not trying to throw gasoline on the fire. So
they're not trying to do anything. They don't hear really what's
shutting you down. Yeah,
they're just shutting you down. And why would they do that? And that's, of course, what I'm going to always be interested in. Why do we shut people down? Because we're afraid of our own feelings. When there's an old thing about what's a nymphomaniac? A woman who wants it one more time than you do. What's a frigid woman? What's a frigid woman? A woman who wants it one less time than you do.
Oh, geez.
So people throw these things out to avoid their own drama, right? I can't deal with your feelings because your feelings provoke my feelings, and I'm doing a very good job. Thank you very much. Ignoring and avoiding my expression of feelings. So, of course, that's what we call a red flag down on the play. Yeah. That's the very worst thing. Are they? Of course, they're throwing fuel on the fire. And now suddenly that little statement that the person could have minimally said, "Oh, I
didn't realize
you were hurt. That wasn't my intention." Good. We're good to go. Better, of course, is, wow. Tell me about that. What was it that I said that? Oh, that wasn't really, I'm so sorry. You had those feelings.
Mhm.
You don't even have to say, I recognize those feelings. I understand those feelings. I have those feelings too. I blah, 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 blah. No, you just say, you just repeat, oh, you were hurt when I did that. I'm so sorry that you felt hurt. Now, it's not acknowledging that you really did something. You understand? It's just at least going that far to recognize the other person's feelings.
Right, but isn't that like just yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the word for it is, because I hate it when someone says, I'm so sorry that you feel that way.
I know, but it's better than you're too sensitive.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's
So
still
I'm
not
going
acknowledging. I'm not right.
It's not acknowledging. You know, I love to
Mhm.
tell this story, and I may have told it here. Tom and I have been together a very brief time, and I have a still a tender spot left over from, I don't know, when I was 9 or whatever, that age range.
Mhm.
Okay, I've had a few decades since then, and yet,
Mhm.
and when about people not doing what they say they're going to do. When somebody says, hey, I think we should do this, and not like let's go to the movies, but I mean something, hey, here's something that I think would be great for us, do such and such. I take it as a real intention. And then if suddenly that gets thrown by the wayside, I get hurt. I know enough about myself to handle that, to speak it, to do whatever. But anyway, Tom and I were very early on, and he had said to me, hey, I have this great idea. You know, I still have a VA loan, and we could take the VA loan, get a piece of property together, and, you know, do something with it, flip it or make it into something and whatever. I said, oh, that'd be great. I mean, remember, I'm the person who did everything for everyone. And poor little Conrad never worked. You know, he worked a little, but not much, and whatever. So I've been the breadwinner and all the things. So I thought, oh, wow, I've hardly known this man. And then we're in love. So then a few days later, he's driving back to the house, and he's still living in Orange County, but he's here all the time. And he's driving back to the house, and he says, I had this fantastic idea about Taylor. That's his youngest daughter. And at that point, not remarried, not right. And he said, I can't wait to tell you about it. I said, great. I look forward to that. So I had made this disgusting hamburger. I mean, a worse hamburger nobody's ever made. Really, it was a salt lick. I don't know what happened. I'm a good cook. There's something here.
I didn't know where that came into the story. So I had made this disgusting hamburger. Like,
Well,
I love the story.
It's important to the story.
Yeah.
And so he comes in, and I serve this thing, and I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. And he hardly knows me. He doesn't know I'm a good cook, and I'm serving him a salt lick. But so he's eating, very polite about it at this point. Now it's like, no. So fast forward, but so we're at the table together, and I said, "Oh, tell me about your." He said, "Yeah, I'm going to use the VA loan, and I'm going to get her a house, so she has a house, and that way, blah 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 blah." I say, "Oh, yeah, that sounds wise," and I get up. And I take the plate, you know, that's the end of the meal. And I take the horrible food, and I go to the sink, and I'm doing this. And he gets up within seconds, really. And he goes, what just happened? And I said, oh, you know, listen, it's my stuff. It'll be, let me just figure it out. I'll let you know. He said, I hear you. What just happened? He said, you were there, and then you were out. You just disappeared. And I said, yeah, I know. I had a little, you know, reaction, but I'm going to figure it out, and then I'll let you know all about it. I hear you. But what was it? And he wouldn't let it go. And I said, oh, when you said that, because you'd said something like that about the VA loan a few days ago, and I really thought we were going to do that. And then you give it to, which it makes sense. I mean, you've known me like a nanosecond, and she's your daughter, and that would be the appropriate thing to do, and you should really do that. And he said, oh, He said, uh-huh. He said, well, I can see how that's your stuff. And I can see how I could have come home, talked to you about it, presented it totally differently. And I'm really sorry about that. So he didn't let me off the hook for my stuff. He acknowledged that I was feeling something that he didn't know about, but doesn't matter, but that was hurtful. And he took his part. Over. I was fine. And we were closer at the end of that little moment. You know, it was a 5-minute conversation. And so that to me is a perfect example of acknowledging the other person's feelings, you know, and, you know, and I told him where that came from, but acknowledging the other person's feelings and taking responsibility for your own choice. Now, he had never been in therapy at that point. He had never seen therapy at that point. This is just a natural person that he is. Well, he was a divorce mediator. That maybe helped a little bit. But that is that, again, most people don't know how to do that. First of all, the person who gets hurt best knows why they're hurt or feels unimportant or undesired or whatever the word is, or abandoned is popular. The person who feels the feels best knows where that comes from.
Well, and it takes courage to open up and share that, because you know it's not the fun conversation.
Yeah.
You know, but I really think maybe I'm wrong, or based on my hurts, I immediately go, the reaction to it is reflective of, do they care or not?
Yes, I know.
Do they care about themselves, or do they really care about hurting
our
you?
reaction, the size of our outsized reaction, right? How strong it feels inside of you.
Yeah.
Is our responsibility first. So do we care enough about us, ourselves, to have greeted that peace? Because there's only a couple of those really at some point in our life, if we've done a little work, even, let alone if we've done a lot, we're totally responsible for our reactivities. You know, they should never be bigger than a bread box, you know, and we can feel it. We can have an understanding of it and a quick response to it. Do they care enough? I would say more, do they know enough? You know, they may care enormously, but have no idea how to handle feelings. And so, but it's like the difference. Everything can be transformed. This is slightly a different place to go, which is if we look at something like, say, judgment, right? So judgment has a tremendous amount of energy on it. Evaluation has pretty much no energy on it. It's just a thing. So if I look at something and I go, I cannot believe how that person is behaving. That's a lot of judgment, right? Now, even if I don't say it that way, if it lives that way inside of me, I can feel it. Now, most people don't feel their own bodies, so they might not. But still, if I say, that's really a dreadful choice of behavior. That's not pretty close to right next to that is compassion. It's not a hard leap from there to compassion. God, they must have come from some crap. Look at that response. Wow. Right? I don't have a lot of energy on it. I have acknowledgement. But they come from the same place, judgment and evaluation. It's just that evaluation is a transformation of judgment because it's not like personal, right?
Yeah.
And then in the long run, the work for us each is to figure out where that thing is in us. So you say, you take it like you don't mean enough to them. and I say that you don't mean enough to you to work through the uts about that. That's a clinical term, uts.
Uts.
It's in the Jewish
All right.
text, clinical terms. And so they don't, Karen, it's not really that personal. Their response is not that personal.
See, I get real conflicted in all this when I hear this because, well, probably because it comes close to some boundaries and stuff like that. But I feel like as I get older, I really realize that respecting my boundaries is okay. So that before I was always worried about telling you've offended me, and then it becoming me offended you by telling you that you offended me kind of thing, right? Now I think if you're going to offend me and you feel free enough to say to my face, we were laughing about the fact that we knew this was going to just bust you up. And I am brave enough to go, what kind of a friend would ever say that to me?
Right.
I'm good going, bye-bye.
Well, but that's your thing. You don't put up a boundary, you put up a wall. You build an electric fence.
I guess like when you say that to me, I see me as saying, no, it's a boundary. It's not an electric fence. It's just, you've now shared with me that you find it funny to have stepped over my boundary. We've had this conversation on multiple times.
Okay.
So my boundaries are not funny to me, or they should not be funny to you. So now, as they say in Hebrew, gamarnu.
Right,
bye-bye.
But wait, Cheryl. What boundary have you put up prior, before you Amsgray? What boundary have you put up prior?
I don't know that how I've articulated it, but I'm a human being with feelings. Like we've talked about that. I don't want to be taken advantage of.
Yes. All of this is an interpretation. But if you say, when you say this kind of thing to me, it really hurts my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I really need you to stop saying that. That's a boundary. And
got it. So you have to give got it. So
that's right.
Okay.
And if they keep saying that, say, as you have said this many times, I'm going to tell you one more time. If you continue to talk to me this way, it's going to end our friendship.
Instead of brushing to, we didn't have a friendship to begin with.
Right. Because probably old Cheryl, whatever that means, I'm not talking about an
old
age.
Cheryl. No, I'm kidding.
That is not my pet name for her.
Earlier in her development, Cheryl. Just like pouted and kept a secret and been mad about it all, but then all of a sudden you're out, right? So that and there's some training that we do. Remember, we treat people how to train us. I mean, we train people how to treat us.
Yeah.
We train people how to treat us all the time by how we treat ourselves, by how we treat other people, maybe not, but by how we treat ourselves for sure, whether we're doing it out loud or we're doing it secretly, treating ourselves in a particular way. And it's just it's interesting. I'm doing all these, to switch over a little bit, I'm doing all these, TikToks, and I'm giving as much as you can in a minute and 10 seconds or 15 seconds. I'm trying to get it down to a minute, but in a minute and a half, call it, any information whatsoever. I have some, I have this one fellow that has acknowledged a kind of intellectual crush on me. So his fun way of dealing with that is to be snarky about pretty much everything I say. And it's just, not really funny. It's just
annoying.
I know what he's doing. I know why he's doing it. It's just annoying. So finally, I just went on and I said, this is really not clever. And I did it in the public forum, This is like, I know what you're doing. You're distracting with humor, and the things you're saying they're just not funny. And oh my God, he gave me the biggest apology. He did it more in a DM, but he did this big apology. And I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I said, you didn't hurt my feelings. It's just not appropriate. And I'm wanting to try to give some actual information here, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just went into a whole thing. Oh, I'm glad you care enough about me to. By the way, you didn't hurt my feelings, and I don't care enough about you. I'm just giving information. We're not in a whole thing here.
Right. You're not one of my patients. This is you're on social media watching my videos.
Yeah.
We had something like that happen. I don't know, 6-7 months ago. We were talking about something on the air, and somebody called in, and we don't take a lot of calls on the air, especially now because we can use social media and things like that. There's other ways for people to contact us. Where in the old days, we would, you take calls the whole show, and you get good ones, you get bad ones, you get dumb ones, you get boring ones, you get fun ones. Most of the people don't just call in, but someone did, and we answered, and I thought they were going to add to what we were talking about. I forget what they said, but they made some kind of snarky comment, and then got off and hung up. And a bunch of people in the video and comments immediately went on the attack,
Of them?
Yeah. And I just went, okay, it's 6:40 in the morning. Obviously something happened with this guy this early in the morning to be this mad about radio hosts. I mean, this show is this is two people that are having fun, and we're chit-chatting in the morning, and
you're not doing political rhetoric. Yeah.
Right. We're not stirring people up. So if he's that angry this early in the morning, something probably happened. Anything from I knocked over my bowl of cereal and now I'm mad about it, to the kids were screaming, to my wife got mad at me, whatever it is, he's probably going through a thing. Let's let it go. It's fine. Next break, got a call off the air. You know what? I am having a really bad morning. I took it out on you guys. That was wrong. I'm really sorry that I did that, So it's that same kind of thing. It's like, it's usually not about what they're actually mad about.
It isn't.
Yeah.
And even in our life, the people in our life, it's really not about us. If they're, for instance, if they're not, it's not about you not meaning enough to them. Nothing means enough to them. No one really means enough for them for them to jump over their self-consciousness or self-centeredness, depending upon your point of view, and to be generous in the particular way that you need them to be generous. So again, it's not personal.
Oh, if I could only get there, you had me in the beginning. You don't know enough for them. You had me. I'm like,
Did you go off road then? Did you go off road? You were on the road and then you went off road.
Yeah. At this, and I don't know what, again, maybe, in future discussions or whatever, I don't know how to get to the point where it's not personal. Because if you're in a relationship with someone, it's personal. So I don't know how we make things not personal.
Okay.
That's a huge thing. I would love to discuss that. Yeah.
Let's do that next time we're together.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's get to that one next. Got to take a break. Dr. Nikki, thank you so much. Of course, Dr. Nikki mentioned you can find her on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go look for Dr. Nikki.
Talk.
Yes. So many different places to find Dr. Nikki. Look for Dr. Nikki, Nicki Monti. Dr. Nikki Monti. Dr. Nikki, thank you. We will talk again next week. We'll take a break. Be back with more fun. I swear, fun stuff coming up here in Touhyville.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center. Recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86. Heat index values as high as 96. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight. Some of the storms could be severe with winds that could gust as high as 25 miles per hour and a low around 59. Friday, sunny and breezy with a high near 78. Friday night, clear with a low around 61. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
When you need surgical care, you shouldn't have to travel miles away from home. At Liberty Clinic General Surgery Wound Care Colonoscopy in Rensselaer, you'll find advanced surgical care with a personal hometown touch. From colonoscopies and hernia repair to vein treatment, wound care, breast surgery, and more, Liberty Clinic delivers expert care close to home. Led by Mayo Clinic trained surgeon Dr. Randy Lehman and compassionate medical team, Liberty Clinic is committed to helping you heal with confidence. Call 219-866-8999. Visit mylibertyclinic.com. And like Liberty Clinic on Facebook today.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Uh-oh. If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock. Keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going.
My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times.
Come rain or shine.
Oh, I see you. I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Hope you're having fun with us here on a Thursday morning. If you tuned in through the Dr. Nicky Therapy Thursday, if you have questions that you'd like us to ask Dr. Nicky, feel free to send them in. We don't have to use your name. We don't have to say, Sheila and Wheatfield. But if you've got things that you're going through, you might be surprised to find out other people are going through it too.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it might be, maybe you got a relationship question. Maybe you've got a work question. Maybe you got a friendship question. Whatever it might be, feel free to send it in so we can pass it along to Dr. Nicky. And you're also welcome to come on and ask your question yourself. We record those ahead of time, so reach out to us through Facebook message, and we'll make sure we get you on with her.
Yeah, the whole point of it was healing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. So, portions of the show this morning brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. Visit Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Check out their Honest Abe's Super Showroom Showcase that stores all the bad boy mowers, tractors, handheld tools, and more. It's all there at Steve Specialized Services in Rensselaer. Also, got to mention our friends over at George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a spectrum of personalized services, short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. And they make sure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call 219-275-2531. And I got to mention that portions of our streaming video are brought to us by the Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's. That's what we had for dinner last night.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what we wanted to do. Didn't know what we were
and had no
thinking about
energy
cooking
anymore.
or whatever. Yeah. And you just said, I want a 10-piece nugget, barbecue sauce.
I did.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
Never going to get an argument out of me to run over to McDonald's and grab, just threw it on the app and ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Quarter pounder with cheese, fries. You got your 10-piece nugget. Ace got a 6-piece nugget that he had a couple of, and I had the rest. Mm-hmm. So always good stuff at your Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's. Yes. 2 locations in Rensselaer. You also have Remington, Hebron, and in DeMott. All right, a couple of things that some folks have jumped in on for us to help us out. So Don says about the meeting about the data center.
Yes.
You were talking about that. He says the meeting that you talked about for Monday has been changed to 8:30 on the 15th. So we need to get confirmation on that. So
8:30 at night?
8:30 a.m. he says on the 15th. So
instead of 7 p.m.
Yeah. Let's get confirmation on that, because I don't know that that's, Don, we appreciate your help, but not sure where you're getting that from. So we want to make sure that because the one that Cheryl's talking about is a public meeting that people can go to. I don't think they would have a public meeting at 8:30 in the morning. So, yeah. So, so I'm going to find out. So, let's see. He also says, doesn't matter if you go to the meeting, they're going to do what they want. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what the meeting's for. So, I mean, I don't know about that. So, I appreciate you jumping in, Gina, but I don't know if that's the case. Since we haven't gone, I appreciate your opinion. Now going back to the airplane. We talked about this before, Dr. Nikki. A guy was on an airplane flight going to Florida and smacked a flight attendant on the backside. And they diverted to Indiana. I mean, they diverted to Atlanta to get him off and get him questioned and move on. And you were looking into what the repercussions could be. And it sounds like he wouldn't end up on the no-fly list. He could get banned from that airline.
Yeah, it said the TSA really reserves that for terrorists.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was probably a guy acting stupid, and my guess would be drunk. I don't know for sure. But they ended up diverting to Atlanta, which you said could add 2 to 6 hours. I got to tell you, if I was on the flight, I'd be furious.
Right.
And I understand. I guess I don't understand. I can empathize with the flight attendant, but I wonder if she really wanted them to land. You know what I mean?
Sure that's got to be a policy and procedural thing.
Right, because the pilot decides
the pilot
that,
needs to land as soon as he possibly can.
Yeah.
Would be my thought. It's not left up to, what are we doing now? Let's have a meeting.
No, you're probably
in the middle
right.
of flight. Like, it's got to be protocol. There's no way. Because if anything happens in the interim, this guy, does any crazier stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Officers from the Atlanta Police Department met the flight at the gate, detained the guy for further questioning. They in turn contacted the FBI because it's federal. because you're out of an airplane, which has jurisdictions over crime committed aboard commercial flights, and a federal air marshal assigned to an FBI unit at the airport interviewed the flight attendant, the second flight attendant, and the guy individually. It says Malik, the guy, waived his Miranda rights and agreed to talk, telling the air marshal he had been wearing headphones on the plane and didn't hear anyone ask if he wanted a beverage. He admitted that he did touch her buttocks area. I just touched it. I didn't slap it. Shut up. Shut up. You're a buffoon. He further stated it was not his intention to harm or disrespect her. Yes, it was. But rather that he was attempting to get her attention. Then you wait for her to look at you and you say, excuse me. I mean, what? Yeah. Obviously, the air marshal advised Malik that such conduct was inappropriate and that he should have found another way to gain her attention. You think? He's placed under arrest for interference with a flight crew and transported to the Atlanta City Detention Center. He appeared in court May 11th and was ordered detained pending trial. He was indicted on June 3rd by a federal grand jury. A spokesperson for Delta told The Independent, Delta has zero tolerance for disruptive and unruly behavior on our flights. We always cooperate with the law enforcement to address such conduct and protect our people. Yeah, his court-appointed lawyer declined to comment. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all they have so far. No, what the exact repercussions are for him, I don't know. So
I want all of a sudden I thought about Ned
Tonner.
Yeah.
Because
I was like, how they get every kind. Could you imagine okay, so let me get this straight.
Right.
You tried to get her attention by gently tapping her butt. And you thought that would be a good idea. Okay.
Thought that was a good move. Yeah.
Do you know what I think is a good idea? You prepay for your legal services. Now, before I go any further with you.
Not going to go well.
Let me see. Which judge should I start praying to God is on
right?
is sitting on the bench the day this goes to court.
Kevin says, I'm not saying that the situation isn't serious, but I agree with Steve. Just finish the flight, arrest him in Florida. Chances are he was already drunk prior to boarding the plane. I'm now coming around to you, Cheryl, that there's probably not a choice.
It's a protocol. It doesn't matter because it's not going to matter
whatever happens. They've got to
an hour from Illinois to Indiana or 9 hours to Hawaii. It's going to be now we've got a belligerent knucklehead and a wild card. And I think up in the air, a wild card is not something they mess with.
Right.
They just don't.
It's probably, you're probably right. It's probably protocol that they just go, nope, not going to happen.
Yeah. I don't know what that person is thinking. Like you're 32. Like I would have guessed, honestly, I would have guessed 70 in terms of age. When you said 32, I thought it was going to be an old era sweetheart schnookums, honey pie, liver lips, like that kind of thing. Like he was doing her a favor.
Yeah.
32, you're already, I mean, I don't know where you've been living for 32 years. And we are not your sugar plum sweetie pie anymore.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
like,
wow.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, speaking of flying issues, a pilot from Air Canada was arrested after being caught flying without a valid license. And apparently had been doing it for years.
Oh, no. How does that happen?
I don't really know. I mean, I would imagine he was flying and got pulled over and someone asked for his license and he's like, you're going to be mad.
How do you don't get pulled over though? That's my whole thing. Like Isn't there an HR department for these people who are like, okay, you know how like
I
they're
was
like, I need
kidding.
another copy of your I-9?
Right. I was
Like-
kidding. Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. This is even worse.
Oh no.
Air Canada says that although Jeffrey Wall didn't have the correct updated license, he was still competent to fly. No. How is like you just said, isn't there an HR person? The airline was like, license, no license. I don't know. You can fly though, right? You didn't have a lot to drink, did you? Like, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a Deputy Chief Nick Milanovich talking about what happened.
This investigation and the details surrounding it read like a movie script. During that time, he captained over 900 domestic flights, earning millions of dollars in salary for those captaining flights, but also flew tens of thousands of passengers.
Yeah, I mean, what? You're responsible for all those people. Why didn't you update your license? Like, I meant to. I was busy. I was gonna go, but I forgot.
Again, though, I would think that HR department has those things flagged.
Right. Air Canada didn't care. Although he didn't have the correct updated license, he was still competent to fly. He knows how to fly. It's fine. I mean, if that's the company policy, bye. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Speaking of gotta go, we gotta take a break. And then we come back and end on a high note. So no more cockroaches, no more butt slapping, and no more bad license.
Plane diversions.
Right. None of that. We end on a high note and stay up in the air. Be right back.
Jasper County REMC reminds you that water and electricity add up to danger. When heavy rains hit, you might not think about electrocution risks, but it should be at the top of the list. Some safety measures to keep in mind include never step into a flooded basement or other room if water may be in contact with electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. Never try to turn off the power at the breaker box if you have to stand in water. If you can't reach your breaker box safely, call your electric utility to shut off the power at the meter. Make sure outdoor outlets and outlets in wet areas of the home like kitchen, bath, laundry room, and garage are equipped with a ground fault circuit interrupter. These devices can cut off power quickly if there is a problem so no one gets shocked. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
The group chat can never decide where to go. It's always, you pick. No, you pick. For like way too long. And then somehow, we just end up at McDonald's. There's always someone grabbing a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. And for lunch, someone's getting a McDouble. There's always a McChicken in there. And yeah, a $1 vanilla cone too. Any time of day, you can score a favorite on the under $3 menu. So yeah, we could keep going back and forth. Or just land at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
For too long, getting care has meant long drives and delayed appointments. Now, care is closer to home. At HealthLink Newton in Morocco, we're moving barriers from sick visits and preventative care to women's health and chronic care management. Everything you need is right here at home. No more long roads, no more putting off your health. HealthLink Newton, bringing care closer to home. Call 219-506-7004 to schedule your appointment today. That's 219-506-7004.
Okay, so I made a list of everything I want to do this summer.
Oh, yeah? How long is that list?
Very long. Indiana Beach, Deep River Water Park, Holiday World.
A White Sox game?
It's on the list.
Well, good news, because we're giving all of that away this summer.
While America turns 250, we're celebrating the best way we know how.
With the best summer giveaways on the radio.
On the Q, 98 Gold, Bear Country, 104.5.
And on our Facebook pages.
It's summer fun all summer long. On the Q, WLQI.
98 Gold.
And Bear Country 104.5.
Summer fun is brought to you by Rensselaer Marathon BP and Raceway gas stations. Steve's Specialized Services, McDonald's of Rensselaer, Bozeman Oil, Mayor Phillips in the city of Rensselaer, Wagner Lumber Supply, Jasper County REMC, Harvest Hangout in Goodland, RH Mechanical, Red Baron Liquors in Rensselaer, DeMott, Morocco, and Cedar Lake, the town of Goodland and the Goodstock Music Festival, Dental Home Center in Fowler, Sander Cycle, Tri-County School Corporation, TNT Tree Service, Auto Works in Rensselaer, Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMott, Brick Street Ice Cream in Rensselaer, Royal Oak Restaurant, Kennedy Mechanical in Rensselaer, and of course, Touhyville Media, WLQI, 98 Gold, and Bear Country.
All right. It is time for us to wrap things up for another fine, fun day. But before we do, okay, I got some stuff here. So this is from the Jasper County government Facebook page, okay, for the data center meeting. Okay. There will be a special meeting of the Jasper County Board of Commissioners to be held Monday, June 15th at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. So thank you, Gina and Don for getting in there and helping us with that. So that's where they got it from. It's at the Jasper County Health Department.
Now, what are we going to do? People are going to be listening to us. What the heck?
Well, that's some of what people are complaining about, is that it's on a workday morning. So how can people go? 910 South Sparling in Sparling Street in Rensselaer. The purpose of the meeting is to take official action as defined in IC 514 1.52D on proposed development agreements for projects involving NIPSCO and Amazon Data Services. Members of the public may attend. That's from Diana Boersma, auditor of Jasper County. So, yeah. So, and I see the post that you saw on the Friends of Rensselaer thing, that it was supposed to be June 15th at 7 p.m. So not sure if it got changed or if that was wrong info on there, but that's the one from the official Jasper County government Facebook page. So, so that's when it is. So yeah, so I don't know. Brandy says Touhyville field trip. You guys don't mind if we do our show in here while you're doing this, do you?
We'll try and be quiet.
And if you guys get all serious, I'm going to have to do some jokey jokes, okay? Cheryl's fine with it. She'll go down the dark road with you. But I'm going to need a little bit of fun here.
Today's ending on a high note. No data center. The end. No.
Yeah, see, that's what Tom said. Of course, they want to hold the meeting at 8:30 on a Monday morning, so working people will not be able to attend. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Christopher says remote broadcasting. Yeah, I don't know, but I think I think we'll have to figure something out to get somebody on to talk with us about it. I don't know if the vote happens in that meeting or what, because we really only have tomorrow to find out. So
I would hope not at 8:30 on a Monday.
Well,
yeesh. I thought I read that this whole thing was put to bed. That's why I'm like, what are we going to meet every month about this? I don't know. I thought they had a meeting last month or something. I don't know.
And it was all decided?
That's what I thought. I thought they voted against data centers. I don't know.
Got it. Okay. Well,
we're going to have to look into it.
Yeah.
And maybe have the news department.
Yeah, I was say, we'll have them have Russ make a couple of calls. I bet we can find out.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, I'm done with all my important updates. Now, we'll finally let Cheryl get a word in edgewise here.
That isn't the high note. No, I'm kidding. Today's high note is from Uli K, one of my favorites on Soul Sisters Memorial Foundation. She writes, I wish the world was kinder, a little softer on those who are healing, grieving, waiting, or just starting to understand how lonely the road can be. May we greet one another with the same kind of light that we ourselves are searching for. Just because we look strong doesn't mean we feel strong. We just carry the heavy things well.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Thursday. We'll do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 FM, WLQI.